All right. What's up, Migo like geeks and freaks? So we're gonna do this one live. We're gonna stream this live because I want to do it live because I prefer to get live input. The pre-made videos are fun. They take a lot more work, and this one we kind of just go with the flow. So today I have a little something special for you, something new that you may have not seen before. And I was actually just prepping up getting these guys. Getting their page put up on their wing of MigoLike.com because really like to get their stuff going, get it up on the page so I can give it out to you guys and you guys can check it out. So apologies for being a little distracted for about 2 seconds, if you will. All right, so let's talk about this. So what we have a new company, sort of new company. They've been around. They just haven't been really putting stuff out to collectors like you and I. They've done ventures in the past into other areas and other kinds of collectors and so on. And they've spent some time building up this newer 8-inch female body. They showcased it. I saw it a few years ago. They're constantly making it better and better. It's absolutely fantastic. They do great artwork on here. So I'm going to just take it out of the box and show it to you guys now because it's probably something that you guys want to, you guys want to see and just get to the meat of it instead of me sitting here playing around. So this is our White Elephant Toys. The series is called Murderous Maidens. This is the first character from the series. Her name is Lilith. She is a vampire bride. And when I spoke to White Elephant Toys about this figure, I'm going to bring that in so you guys can take a look. When I brought it in, the idea was that she's pays homage to the old style Vampirella figures. So let's take a quick look at the back of them. It is recommended for ages 15 and up. So if you're not 15 or up, well, that's shame on you. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. So this is actually the artwork on the back. And you can see it's very, very, very cool, very retro, if you will. The female character's got, like, she's a vampire. She's got her high heels on. She's got the rather large, we'll say, breastises in the front there, if you will. Here's our logo, White Elephant Toys. You guys can see that. Got some really nice artwork on the back here, if you will. This comes in a clamshell, so I'm going to actually open this up and I'm going to show it to you guys. I haven't opened it yet. Literally just came in the mail today. Let me get the clamshell open. I do really enjoy clamshell action figures. I feel action figures are on a card that you can't open and take out. I mean, it's fine for people that collect like that. That's totally fine. But for guys like me that want to actually see what's in there, it's great. So let me give you first. The card's actually a really nice card. It's glossy, so we're getting a nice reflection on it, and so on. And this is the front of the card. And let's take a quick look at the back. You can see her. She's in this kind of very like old stone kind of cavern, if you will. We've got skulls. We've got you can see we've got little bits of walls and an arch over here. Very vampiric looking, if you will. Sorry about the reflection, guys. I do not have the best camera work going on here. But let's get her out because I am yet to actually have one of these female figures in hand. I have yet to actually see one. And I can tell you right off the bat, the figure, absolutely fantastic. So let me give you my first impressions just checking it out, okay? So figure in hand, first of all, the size is perfect. She's got good weight to her. She's not like, some of these Tomlins over here that are blow molded. Very long, rooted hair. And that's crazy long hair back there. That's a lot of rooting going on. And because she's of the Vampirella or the female vampire type saves. She's got kind of this black gothic dress. You can look in the back. It's kind of got it's little like little torn little bits there. Look at the hands. The hands are actually very unique. So the hands have kind of this thing going on where they're like ready to attack. She's got the very long blood red nails going on here. All right, let's not look up the dress, you perverts. Just kidding. She's got very good posability. One of the things that these guys did, yeah, she's got very good posability. I love how they did this. So there's not just a single knee pin in here. You'll notice there's two pins kind of on the top and the bottom, and it actually just extends the range. It extends the range of the actual flexibility and the movement of the character by far. Now, what I do know a little bit about speaking with the Pure White Elephant. So the wife of the group of the company, she's been doing female action figures in another theme. I don't want to speak for exactly what she does because I'm not fully understanding it all, but she basically does action figures or dolls. And she does I guess they're like horse shows or so on. So these figures are on horses and they have to be very posable. They're doing all these kind of action poses and so on. So they came with these bodies and they're really, really great. I mean, the proportions on the body are very good. I'll try not to be a pervert here, but the proportions on the body are very good. You can see she actually has a calf muscle. You can see she actually has a heel on her foot. So that's actually very good. And it actually looks really like quite lifelike. I got to give it that. It's really good the way they did that. She has her high heels on. Now these are painted on, if I believe. Yep. So these high heels they're painted onto the feet. They don't look like they're painted on because I actually thought that they were separate. They just did a great job molding them. As far as the figure itself, she's quite buxom, if you will. You can get a look there. We're not being perverted. It is an action figure or a doll, but actually a very well done. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got a Velcro part in the front here, and I really don't want to open it because I know I'm never going to get it back together the way it did. But let's take a look at the body here because it is Velcro, so that's good. But you can see okay, let's all be grown up now, Brian Sanchez. But well, it's up. She actually has a navel. Interesting, but they've actually built her to be she's a very physically fit type figure. She's not kind of that plain, I don't know what you call it, that triangular type thing, and so on. So we're gonna get this back together, but they actually they did a good job on it. They really did. So let's take a look at the back, just to show articulation. Like this is not just a chest piece connected. You can see that this has a whole range of mobility. There's connection here. There's some in the back. Yeah, there's just quite a bit of flexibility on these that these can do, and very good range of motion. The arms, very, very good. They're well put together. They really are. They're actually really good. These guys did a good job. I hate doing this because I hate taking it apart because I know somebody sat there and took the time to put together, but I want to give you guys an idea on what the arms look like and so on because, we're used to our Dynamite figures and so on. But take a look at the range on these. So you can see she's got if we can get that up there, she has a twist. I don't know if you guys can see it. She has a twist right here. So she has the twisting bicep. She's got very good, again, the two pins on the elbow, similar to the knee. So instead of just one pin in there holding it together, there's two. So it gives a whole range of motion. So I have a pin up here and a pin here. So I have a full range of motion in there that I can do that I can't complete with just a normal style 8-inch Dynamite knockoff figure, if you will. And that is very good. This is one thing I'm going to say, and this I noticed this right away when I saw it in the package. As soon as I took it out, it became even more clear, is that the head right now, although it's wrapped in plastic to keep the hair together because it's rooted, the head is a very good scale. Now, normally, we get these female figures, and again, no knocking on anyone back to the days of Mego, old Mego, if you will, original Mego, is that, they'd have these bodies and the heads were pretty big. They were tooled and put on there. And I don't say they were giant heads, but some of the figures look like they had, well, let's just say giant heads. And these figures, on the other hand, actually have a very good scale to the heads. They actually are very good what was I gonna say? In comparison to the body. And I got to say, they just did a really phenomenal job with these. Absolutely phenomenal. Look, I can even remove the hand. Here's a hand. You can actually pop it out, if you will. And that hand is actually on a hinge. That's not just a plug to pop in. That's on a hinge. So sometimes it's a little bit easier to get the clothes on and off on these figures, especially, when we have this kind of end on here where the hand would just be a little big to try and get through that hole there. So just phenomenal. They did a really good job with this. And, to the White Elephant Toys peoples, you guys did great. I think you did a really good job with this. I'm very fortunate to have gotten one in the mail. So I want to talk a little bit about where you can get them. So right now, they have 300 figures. Right now, that is what's available today. 300. I don't know if they're going to make any more. Don't count on them making any more. And I'm not telling you to rush out and go buy everything right this second. But there's 300 figures. They're all actually finishing being boxed. That they're being stacked and ready to ship. So when they do go on sale, which should be anytime soon, and I can give you as soon as I get the details, I'll send it over to you. But when they do go on sale and you place your order, they're already boxed. All they need to do is slap a label on it, and it's going to be out the door to you. So you guys get them quickly. The whole Tops exclusive for one, and some of the other issues that people have had getting figures out between COVID and just things that just didn't go well for some people. They're actually working on the, I said, well, what's the process for ordering figures, and how do we get these figures into our hands without worrying about, another pre-order, or another pre-order that didn't go well, or are we going to get our figures, or do we have to chase people down? So their plan is, like I said, they're boxing up all 300 pre-packaged, ready to go. They're already boxed and sealed. When you place your order will go in. Your order will be printed out, put in the box, and they'll be shipped. I don't want to say 24 hours, but they won't be, probably within the next day or two. And, again, these people this is not what they do just for a living. They do have jobs, but not looking into getting any wait for a year. For those of you guys who have been waiting for over a year for your Hasbro G.I. Joe, now they're saying maybe May. I mean, that's crazy. That's sad. You have to wait so long. And some of the Tops figures with all that debacle, if you will. I know we had some of the issues with some of the Wolfmen getting out, but from PZT. But these, I have been assured, they are boxed and they are ready to go out. They're finishing up the last of the boxing today. That's why they said, can you please go on and show people what we have? We'd like to now start getting the word out so they can start ordering. So I'm going to put some links into the YouTube channel, and I'll put some information. I'll put some links into the Mego Like page and any other page that we're promoting this, or that we're putting this video on. I should say promoting. It is promoting, but we're doing it because we love action figures, not because we're trying to. I'm not getting anything for them. I don't get any money for this. I just love the figures. I think they're fantastic. And if you love horror, you love monsters, these are really cool figures. I really enjoy looking at this figure. I like the card. I like the clamshell. This has probably got to be the best, and I'm not kidding. I mean, this has probably got to be the best female figure body I've ever seen. Forget the cleavage. I know Sanchez is going to throw some notes out there about the cleavage, but because the figure itself, it's got weight to it. It's like a Type 2 female body, if you will. So it's fantastic. So yeah, so I'll get some information out there so you guys can take a look. You guys can decide for yourselves. I'm not sure on the price yet. I forgot to ask. I will find out what that is. I'll get that information out. And then I'll put that in the Mego Like page and the other pages that we're doing these videos on so people can look, and as well as YouTube. So if you like them and you have questions, feel free to send me a message. You can message me, Lou Melagron, on Facebook. You can put a message into YouTube. You can put on Mego Like. Most people know where to find me at this point. I'll be happy to answer them for you. But again, I'm not a part of this company. I'm not getting paid anything for this company. I just said I love this figure and would love to do a live video. And so there we have it. So I hope you guys get a chance to take a look, and if it's something that fits your fancy, or you're a monster collector, or you're into 8-inch knockoffs, if you will, or Mego Like figures or so on, it's a really nice figure. I got to tell you, the clamshell with it, the card art, the card's nice. It's not just some crappy ass painted on toilet paper ink color. No, it's a nice card. It's glossy. It looks really good. And I think they did a great job. So good. Kudos and hats off to White Elephant Toys. You guys did a bang up job on this. I don't want to put who the next one is. He said I can mention it, but all right, I guess maybe I will. So I guess we'll see how this goes. But then, what the hell? Let's go for it. We might as well. If we're going to do it, let's do it right, shall we? Let me just put this piece up here so I can get this together for you guys, because I'm going to put a link to the actual page on my Mego Like, because I'm publishing it as we speak. literally just finishing it up, and I'll put it into the menu. But the next figure after Lilith, I've been told, would be Lizzie Borden. So if you're looking for more than one figure because you want a series, you don't just want one. Well, it looks like we have at least two, and it's in the Murderous Maidens. Murderous Maidens is the actual series, which I love. I love the title of that. You know, it's really fantastic. It's really just old school gothic horror gore, if you will. I mean, just fantastic. They did a great job. I mean, if you take a look at the head, let's see if we can show you. If I can get it closer. Look at the eyes. I mean, they're fully painted in there. I mean, that's not some, some of the figures you see come out of China, like one eye is going this way and one eye is going this way. These did a really good job. These are actually well done. They're very well done. They did a great job. They really did. I don't know who does the art for these. I know. Oh, here we go. Let's see. We got it here. Here's the artwork. Is it Rhino Arts? RYNOARTS. It looks like Rhino Arts. I can see it on the back here under the White Elephant Toys logo. Can you see? There it is right there. You see it? Right there. There it is. So take a look at that. Just a great job. And I see KNG on there. I think I see a KNG. Is that what that says there? I was looking. I'm thinking that's KNG on there. 2021. There's some RMG 2021. Just great stuff. Some of you guys are so talented. I don't know how you do this stuff, but this is an adult collectible. This is not to be handing out to your kids. It's an adult collectible. So go check it out. White Elephant Toys. Let me post the link real quick here for you guys, so I can have that. Let's go to, where are we? Oh my goodness, where did we go? Sometimes, there we go. Let's get this posted so you guys can get to go check it out on my Amigo Like. Like I said, right now we've only just have the one picture there because we haven't any other figures yet. But there we go. Let's get it in there. There we go. Okay, it is now posted. Let me put the link up for you guys, and so you guys can actually have it here. Make sure you guys get to see it. They're just really nice stuff. We have over almost 150 pages on my MegoLike.com, which is just nuts. I mean, can't even tell you how much work it is to do stuff like that. But it's a labor of love, It's just a labor of love. And there it is. There is our Murderous Maidens layout. And you can see it right here, right there, mymegolike.com. Just scroll down the left, just find White Elephant Toys, and you'll be able to see the figures in there. And we'll post some more information where you can get these if you're interested in them. Or if you just have questions, let me know. I'll be happy to ask or send you a link who you can talk to about them. But yeah, some really great stuff, and very excited to be showcasing this today. All right, guys, thanks to White Elephant Toys for sending this over for us to do a look at this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check it out. Peace.